I am here to share just part one of what I am going to do because I have an upcoming fishing excursion here in the state of Wisconsin. So I wanted to share as a wheelchair user what is it that I need to do and will be doing for this trip. So this is pre-preparation for that trip. So of course I have my fishing pole already out in my net in my bag, my backpack that is full of gear for fishing that I've collected through the years. I could catch a shark if I needed to, or a whale. So that is all ready to go. But there are essential things that I'm gonna need to do. I wrote them down here because I need to make sure I do all these things to keep healthy. We're going to be out in the outdoors, of course, and I don't do well with long-term heat, so I will be doing a few things to keep myself happy and healthy during the whole trip. So one of the things, and I'm going to start with this, one of the first things I have in my backpack is, guess what? It's a first aid kit. It's tiny, it's small, this is how big it is. But there is a bigger one in the van that I donated some time ago because I use the van quite a bit. So, so the nurse was like, no, we don't need one. And then we had an incident. And she was like, okay, I'll take it. So, yeah, we had an incident with another member, so it wasn't me. So I said, So then she took the first aid kit and she found a great spot for it. So that's all done and prepared. So first aid, check. We got that down. And the other one, my steps that I need to take is, of course, bug spray. Our state bird is the mosquito, so we have to be careful with those buggers. Sunscreen, I'm very fair, as you can see, so sunscreen will be essential. And water with electrolytes, because we're going to be out there for quite a while, so I will make sure that I have electrolytes in that water. A cooling towel probably because again I'm a little hypersensitive to heat, so and I want to keep myself healthy and happy during the whole trip. So a cooling towel will be necessary. My fishing gear, of course, patience, because you can't catch a fish in seconds. It takes a little while to get to know the waters you're in and to see where the little fishies are. A light jacket because we never know if the temperature will switch on us or will it rain, that kind of thing. So a light jacket, which should be a water resistant or at least water resistant. Flexible clothing that you can put on, take off things. Usually when I go fishing, I have on a long sleeve shirt, and then I put on another t-shirt on top of that. And just in case it gets cool by the lake, I don't know if we're going by a river or by the lake. So we have Lake Michigan here. And so, a long sleeve with a t-shirt on top is really called for because it is cooler down by the water. So you want to have, flexible clothing that you can put on, take off kind of thing to accommodate the weather. You might want to know, okay, Lisa, but what's in your first aid kit? What should I think of taking? Well, a lot of Band-Aids because, when you're fishing, sometimes you can cut yourself with the string, with the fishing string, or sometimes you can nail yourself with one of the hooks. So you want to take a little bit of antibiotic and some Band-Aids. I also have some, there's some mixture in there for stings, bee stings. You know how bees love to investigate new things and sometimes they sting you. So I have some in this small kit here. I have some bee sting solution, which is helpful. Other things like burns, sometimes cooking or whatever. If you're grilling out, you can burn yourself. So you want to have some kind of gel with you for burns. Um, Otherwise, just Band-Aids and some antibiotic should do, and something for bees because they are around in the summer. Wasps are around, and sometimes you can even step on their little nests by accident, of course, and they will come after you a little mad. I think I would too. But of course, one of the biggest things is to check your wheelchair and make sure that it is in top notch. Your wheels, especially your joystick, that everything is functioning fine. You want to charge it the night before so you have plenty of juice for the day of this fishing expedition, which I don't know when it'll happen yet. I'll have to tell you all about it, but certainly to check my wheelchair and make sure it has everything I need to feel comfortable and ready to roll on the day of the trip. I probably will use a bigger cushion so that, if we hit some bumps or whatever, that we are ready for that. And I always have in the back of my wheelchair, in the pouch, I have my disability tag in case they forget the one here, the green one. I have a blue one, so if they forget, I have mine. So just in case they say, oh, darn, we forgot it. No, you didn't. I have mine. So what else do I have in the back? And anything you might kind of think of, if you have inflated tires and you want to take some material to patch up the tires in case you roll over something and you puncture a tire, which I hope you don't, because that would ruin the trip. But do take some patch equipment for your tires just in case. I don't. Mine are mine are, what are they called? Non-inflatable tires. There are solid tires, what we call them. And so I don't have to worry about that. I might get a nail or a thumbtack or whatever on them, but that doesn't hurt them at all. I'll just take them out when I get home. So, so that is it, folks, for a trip, an excursion of this type, which we will have fun in the sun. I'm sure that I will be in the shade. We'll look for a shady area where we can fish in a comfortable area. If it's in the river, then in the river, I have materials for that. So again, my equipment is ready for A to Z, whether we're fishing for salmon or we're fishing for sharks and whales. I got it. But keep in mind these kind of things for when you do go out, in nature, to go for a hike, go for a picnic, those kind of things to keep yourself healthy and safe during your whole entire trip. I will be thinking of those cooling towels because I think I might need one or two. So, and it'll just be helpful overall to keep myself going and to keep myself comfortable because my body tends to just start to spin its wheels and overheat, and then I get a little heat stroke. So we want to avoid that at all cost. So I will do that. So that is it. That is the end for that. And just look over the list so you can use that for your next outing in nature. I want to encourage everyone to donate to the Red Cross if you can for the victims of the floods in Texas and New Mexico and any other place that we've had floods. I just checked the list. I will leave the link down below for the Red Cross where you can donate for the victims of the floods. And they need all kinds of things. They're going to need shelter. They're going to need, their homes were swept away or were just completely destroyed. So that's going to take time to rebuild. And obviously they're going to need contributions at some point in some other section for safety precautions that they didn't have back in when this flood happened. So they will need probably our support to build that. And these things happen. I don't know how many wheelchair users were impacted. I'm hoping none, 0. I'm hoping that they were watching the weather. And that's another thing, that during the summer, please watch your weather, be weather safe, and get a weather alert system so that you are on top of things, or download an app on your phone that will be alerting you of the weather. It's been a little crazy, a little difficult, so we want to all be weather safe, weather smart, and stay out of the danger of the storm. All right, folks, you know what to do, and I will certainly hope you will look at a few more videos, and I will have part 2 of this video in which I went to the fishing excursion, and I will tell you all about it. Hopefully I'll have some videos about it, and I can share the big one.